Consolidate your contacts. Again, this is a service I use, and I'll tell you why I use it. Because when the internet first started, or when I first heard about the internet, it did not occur to me that I need to have like a serious email address. So, like it was something lovescandy@hotmail.com or something, loves to bike or whatever. And we've all got that, right? So we've got our work email address. We've got, because we're part of organizations as NetApp, or maybe you serve on your child's parent council and have an email address through them, or through Facebook, or through if you're single, maybe you've set up a separate email address where you get all your dating email, because you don't want it to be confused with your work email. So you create a separate email account and say, this is what I'm going to use for my profiles. So all my dating stuff goes here. But you build a library of contacts with all of these email addresses. I have one email address which I just use to fill out the, every time you go to Blockbusters or something and you want something and they give you an email address. I have one email address just for that. I never look at it, but that's my spam email address. So it's there. I know it's an active address, but I will never open it. And if I do, I know it's going to have everything that I've signed up for, but I don't really care about it, right? Because you want to keep all that junk out. So anyway, but there are some email addresses that I have with school friends or with old employers. And what Plaxo does is it's a crawl engine. If you have a Plaxo account, and if you type in your regular email addresses and your password, and it's all safe and secure and encrypted and all that stuff, it actually just grabs your contacts from every one of your email addresses and consolidates it into one address book and calls it your Plaxo address book. And that is, again, a free service. There is a premium account available, and if you have a premium account, you can actually sync Plaxo with your Outlook. So anytime I need an email address or a contact, I don't have to say, oh yeah, I know that person through Yahoo, so let me go into my Yahoo account. Please tell me some of you have this problem as well, right? I see nodding heads, that's good. So Plaxo is a godsend, because once you have all these email addresses, whether it's Google, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever, if you have the email and the password, Plaxo will grab it and put it in, and the best thing is, what it will do is it will eliminate all the duplicates. So if I know Rohit, I know I can reach Rohit through his work email address because I've got his work email address on my Outlook. I also have his NetApp email address through my NetApp. I also have his Gmail address through, because everybody has a Gmail account. When I put him through Plaxo, Plaxo sends me, Rohit Shankar, 3 emails. Do you want to consolidate? I say yes. Now suddenly, Rohit has 1 entry, but 3 email addresses. It's extremely efficient, very time-saving, and it's free. So again, try it out. The website is plaxo.com.
And then you said you can sync from Plaxo?
I have a premium account with Plaxo, and what the premium account does is basically it syncs it with your Outlook, and if the person that you are syncing with is also a Plaxo member, for example, if you all get onto Plaxo today, and if you're all on my email address book, then the beauty is, if Shamila leaves a certain firm, and that's happened to us, right? We send emails to people from one work email address. Next thing we know, we've quit that job, we've moved on to another job, and then they send us emails there, and those emails bounce back. And we just didn't get around to telling them what our new email address is, or that email that we sent them saying, hey guys, please update your address books because I'm no longer here, they obviously didn't do that. So now they don't have an email address for you, and you're wondering how come nobody's writing to me. Well, if you were both on Plaxo, as soon as you left that email address and you updated your Plaxo account, which you would because it's your account and your coordinates, it will automatically sync their Plaxo address books with your new address. So they never have to wonder where you are. But that only works if everybody on your contact list is also on Plaxo. But that's going to happen because more and more people, when I first signed up on Plaxo, barely 3% of my address book was on Plaxo. Now, more than 20% of my contacts are on Plaxo. So it's happening. So, get ahead of the curve, and even if it's not for the value of syncing, just to have one place where your address book is available to you, it's extremely useful. So Plaxo.com is where you go for that.